The last song on our program is called Song of Assurance, and it is a commissioned anthem by Mark Patterson that was born from a family's wish to find a meaningful way of honoring the lives of two very special members of Herndon United Methodist Church's Wesley Choir, Roger and Janet Engdahl. Roger and Jan were active members of the choir whose gentle spirits and strong faith were lived out in their participation in music ministry and several other groups within the church. When both passed away in 2020, their daughter Martha wanted to find a musical way to honor their memory and to celebrate the special relationship they had with the choir. We agreed that commissioning an anthem to be sung by the choir would be a wonderful way to do this. And Mark Patterson, a prolific composer of church anthems for all ages, was approached for this project and began working on the anthem in the late spring of 2021. Our hope was to find a meaningful time to share this new work, not just for the Herndon United Methodist Church family, but for the community. When the plans for the spring concert began, we actually wanted to have this shared in the fall of 2021 for All Saints Sunday. That was our vision. And as we've all seen in our lives, COVID happens. We can't exactly plan the way that we always planned. And this fall, it just didn't seem like the right time. We hadn't had enough time to work on the song, and the choir hadn't been together for over a year singing in person. So we waited. We waited for a special time and really hoped that there was a time that we could share this song in a meaningful way and celebrate in music the lives of Roger and Jan. So we knew that it would need to be a special time to share a special piece like this and to give voice to the hope, faith, and resilience that have risen up out of our collective journey through the pandemic. The challenges of this ever-shifting time have been experienced by all of us, and sadly, many continue to struggle with mental health issues, often without the resources needed to bring healing. And this kind of made me think, the different struggles that we all had felt during that time, the struggle that the choir had felt, and many families who lost people and were not able to come together to commemorate their lives, made us want to reach a broader scope in this concert. And so when we began planning this concert, it was for two reasons. It was to find a way to build a program around this anthem, this special song, and also find a way to reach beyond our church doors to the needs of the community. And I think that we've all felt in reading the news and knowing our families and friends, people who are really suffering from so many challenges, we knew that mental health awareness was a really big need. And so it was a real joy to come across NAMI. I had not heard of them before, and I was doing some research trying to find an organization that provided help for people, and was just so amazed to learn what they did. The fact that all of their programming that they provide is free of charge, the fact that they're here as a resource for the community. And so as we built the program, we decided let's bring all of this together for a cause that's going to mean something to everybody here. And it has been an amazing journey, seeing 100 of Jan's paintings come into this church, all of the beauty and the life that she infused in them being able to be shared with each one of you and passed on. I really feel her spirit here in this room, and Roger's too, and the love that they had for this church and for each other. And so that love has been a part of all of the workings in bringing this concert together. So Song of Assurance, our last song on the concert, it moves through 3 sections, and it was really neat to understand this and working with Mark Patterson. He actually came and led our choir this past week as they were rehearsing this. And he shared that this song has three main components of kind of moving through a process of how we deal with things when they happen in our lives. And the first section is a sense of questioning, of asking, are you here? Are you here, God? Why is this happening? And then a section of prayer, and then finally a section of rejoicing, really kind of mirroring that emotional journey from darkness into light. And so you can see that, you'll hear that in the first tones of the song with the bassoon and the flute, and then you'll hear that in the chords of the choir, and then you'll hear as we move from that kind of darker time into a sense of rejoicing at the end. So it's been an incredibly wonderful journey to learn this with the choir, to reach out and have other members join the Wesley Choir from the community of all different ages. in celebrating the life of Roger and Jan and bringing to you tonight Song of Assurance.